No, hey Jeebus, how's your day going? Oh, you're fucking brilliant, yeah. Absolutely bloody fantastic. How could it get any better? And it's only 4 AM. Well, drama partially over, at least. I've had to leave this mess over here because it's on the board. But a couple of days and that'll be finished anyway, so whatever. And now, of course, I'm forced to wear check and stripes in the same thing because my hoodie was completely covered in crap and I can't find another clean one, so But honestly, I'll only wear it in the car and then I'll walk to work. Since I'm in the building, I'll take that off because it'll be hot as hell anyway.
To make money. And people, like you said, had one or two attitudes. Either
fucking
doing it right, this is a good spot. Wow. What a time.
Yeah. So, one thing though that was good about this is that it was...
You were playing on that one way in advance, huh?
It just rolled off of my tongue.
Did it?
Yeah.
Alright, good job.
God, Jesus. Like, honestly, I've said this before and I'll keep saying it. The hardest part of driving is not learning to drive and operate the vehicle. It's learning that it doesn't matter what you do. All you need to do is keep an eye out for morons. You could be the best driver in the world. You could be the safest driver in the world. You could be the most skilled driver in the world. But honestly, one fucking idiot can ruin your whole damn day, honestly. And for me, it has a very annoying side effect as well, which is probably just me. But when some moron like that just cuts you up or does something ridiculous and just threatens your life, however accidentally or whatever it is, but how much of a dick they're being, it puts you in danger or whatever. All I want to do then is go really fast and get right up behind them and chase them down to sort of prove to them that they're being a dick. But that's me being like just as bad as them, and I really don't want that. I really try my best not to do that, but it makes you so angry. Like, it's just, firstly, it's not fair. They're being absolute bellends for no reason at all. Like, yeah, you got to get somewhere, but if you die, then you won't get there ever. And it's so selfish. Like, it's just, it's ridiculous. Honestly, like, if you're learning to drive, or if you do drive, or if you're wanting to drive, or thinking about driving, or whatever, anything to do with cars, if you're going to be behind the wheel, please, for the love of God, be safe. And not for yourself, for everyone else around you. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. But I know, I stopped thinking about it now. That happened right at the beginning of my journey home from work. And it's been like half an hour since then, and I'm still irate. And listening to a podcast from Stuff You Should Know hasn't really calmed me down all that much. It's just, the more I think about it, the more worked up I get. And I'm pacing now as well. So I think what I'll do is actually have a bit of a lie down. So what time is it now? Like 3:30? Ooh, 24. Bloody hell, it took a little while to get home today. Yeah, I'll have a bit of a lie down. I'll listen to some chill music. Maybe listen to a YouTube video from last night, perhaps. Just have a little rest for half an hour, 45 minutes or so. And then we'll see what the rest of the day has to herald for me. Probably not a lot, not gonna lie. And now, one nap and significantly more than an hour later, I'm awake and hungry, and the cat is too.
Hello, what you doing?
Okay, so it's time for me to make a sandwich, I think. Now, I am going to go to my dad's tonight and catch up with him for a bit, so I don't want to eat too much. I think just a nice, cheap ham sandwich to do the trick. I say cheap because I don't mean I'm going to go buy a cheap sandwich. I mean, I'm going to make a sandwich out of some very cheap ham. And by cheap ham, I mean not even ham, I mean luncheon meat. British pork luncheon meat. I'm honestly not sure what luncheon meat actually is, but it's about 80p for a ton of it, and it tastes delicious. And she probably shouldn't have it, but the cat likes pork luncheon meat too, so she's destroying a slice I just chopped up for her now as well. So everybody wins! Bit weird. So you know I downloaded Destiny 2 yesterday. If you didn't know that, I downloaded Destiny 2 yesterday. And it's like 65 gigs to fully download it. And it doesn't take too long to download. It takes about 2 hours on my internet. It's not too bad, really. So I did that last night, and I thought, today I'll play it. So I messaged my dad today to make sure he downloads it too. I thought, well, we can give it a go together, see what it's like. Because I remember 1 being pretty good for co-op, so I thought, this is a good shout. He's done that. I came home after work today, had a nap and all that good stuff, and then turned my console on. I thought, you know what, I'll give it a little quick go at Destiny, just to get character set up and all that stuff, you know, see how it works, so at least then I've got a fighting chance when I turn the game on later on. And it doesn't load. It just says there's an error with the storage or the game files or something. It just completely just won't turn on. So I've had to delete it and re-download it again, and I haven't got it all. I've got about 25 gigs of it. I've been downloading it for about 50 minutes. Yeah, maybe 45 minutes or so, give or take. 20, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's about that sort of time anyway, and yeah, it's not finished. It's about 25 gigs done. So that's really freaking annoying. I'm wondering if there's anything. All right, cat, feed you now, Christ. Right, she's happy now. There you go, eating the dinner. Anyway. So yeah, that's annoying, that's failed. So we may end up playing some Elite tonight if I can't get that working, but we shall see what happens. Either way, my car keys Got half a can of Monster here to perk me up for the rest of the evening. And I think I'm good to go. Slightly more awkward. Accidentally left the door to my car open the whole time I came home. So I got back about, what, 3:15 I said it was? Shush! And yeah, the door was like that the whole time. This is no big deal. Like, it's a pretty safe neighborhood and it hasn't rained, so I'm fine, but I think I got lucky, to be honest. Oh, well, what do you know? It's 5 past midnight on a Thursday night, Friday morning, I guess. It's 8 degrees and I'm a little bit chilly. And I've just spent the last few hours playing Destiny 2 with my dad, and it's actually a pretty decent game. A little disjointed, a little bit of wandering around, but I don't know how much of that is the game being a bit clunky or me being a bit clunky. But what I did play of it, I've enjoyed quite a lot, actually. So that is definitely something to look into for the future. And he's told me a bit more about Elite Dangerous, which has got... Currently, there's a spaceship. It's a video game, by the way, in space. So you can do transportation, you can do mining, you can do warfare, all that kind of stuff. But there's this whole sort of sub-level of game that I've just never even experienced. Like, sort of the player-created lore. Like, there's forums and stuff where people just invent their own stories. And because they were so into this sort of backstory, the creators of the game have added loads more stuff to it as well. Just feeding them and making more story, which is just incredible. And right now, there's a spaceship called the Gnosis with a silent G. And it's this huge ship that's supposed to be traveling to a location that no one's ever been before, that you can't get to with a normal ship. It's so far out there and surrounded by nothing. You just can't get to it with any length of like range ship. But this like prototype cruise liner kind of deal is meant to be going there. And it departs in like 6 days and 8 hours. I'm not going to get on it. I'm not going to be part of it. But my dad's got a ship on this Gnosis. And they don't know what's going to happen. They reckon anything could happen. They could get there and be attacked and die. And then the next thing you know, you're trapped there forever because you can't get back. Or it might go wrong. It might be perfect. It might be great. We don't know what's there. It's completely undiscovered space. And it's a video game, I know, but I'm interested, actually. It's grabbed my intrigue. Like I said, I'm not going to be part of it. There's no way I can get my ship up to a good level enough to actually get to where it currently is in time for the departure. But it's definitely a story that I'm going to follow and look into a bit more because that's interesting. But either way, it is now 10 past midnight and I am going to go home and head to bed. I'm only a few minutes away, so I'll just head home. But I didn't want to vlog when I got back because Jose will be laying in bed and getting up again about 5:30, probably, I guess. Probably about 5:30 she'll get up, I think, yeah, so I don't want to disturb her. So I'm going to end the video off here for today. So I hope you have enjoyed. And if you have, a like rating is very appreciated. But otherwise, I'm back tomorrow at 7 PM UK time for the next daily vlog. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.